All right, you guys. So I don't usually do video, but today is December 6th and Mars stationed retrograde. It's going to be here for about, I want to say it's like 2 months. I want to say it's like 80 days. And when Mars goes retrograde, it's different than Mercury. So Mercury's retrograde right now also. We have a lot of planets retrograde. If you downloaded my free retrograde guide at the beginning of the year or anytime throughout the year, you know this already. You already have all the details and stuff. But for those of you who don't, so when Mercury's retrograde, we're looking at themes of travel, communication, technology, and all of those things need to be kind of reviewed, rethought, revised. When it comes to Mars retrograde, Mars affects kind of like our ability to use energy, like our body, our career, our physical well being, how we compete, how we use our energy, and also how we deliberate certain things. So, when it comes to Mars being retrograde, you might be someone who is reassessing how your relationship with your body or your energy currently exists and what things you might need to change about that. You might also be reassessing where you apply your energy when it comes to work or career, and how to make things maybe more efficient, or how to make things make sense a little bit more for you, for your specific needs. You might also be looking at like the physical. How might you feel more connected to your body? How might you need to maybe make improvements to your health, so that you can continue to have the energy and the sustainability to work on the things that you're passionate about? That's the only reason I bring that piece up. So today, I was supposed to be reading tarot in Madison, but my car keys decided to fall apart or stop working. So I'm at home, and I always like to stay busy. So I decided I will take advantage of the Mars retrograde energy and kind of rethink my goals for how I want to approach boundaries that I set with my business for 2025. And some of you who are small business owners that I collaborate with, you already know this, but I figured I might as well announce this now. So with regards to public pop-up events where I'm reading tarot, it's first come, first serve. I will be setting a new kind of boundaries around when I'm available to do that. Probably more so on Wednesdays and Tuesdays during the year 2025, because Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays, some Sundays, I will be reserving those for people who hire me outright to work private events. So that means weddings, corporate events, holiday parties, birthday parties, bachelorette parties, classes, meditation retreats, whatever, folks might reach out to me. I've done so many different events over the past several years. So that's going to be reserved Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays for people who are going to be seeking me out for private event services, for intimate event services. Now, I will still be reading on occasion at some metaphysical shops, and you'll still be able to find me at some festivals or markets, depending upon the ones that I decide to kind of sign up for. I won't be doing a ton of them. But, each year I have to make these decisions for my business. And it's not that I've had like any poor experiences. No, like I've had amazing experiences, and I'm so proud to be able to collaborate with small businesses to offer some fun events. I mean, I just love it. I love the people that I meet. But when it comes to the amount of traveling and the amount of time that it takes to prepare and to work these events, I had about 98 in-person events this year that were for small business collaborations. And these are events that, sometimes they have a turnout and sometimes they don't. And so I feel like, having said that, knowing that the 98 events alone that I did in 2024, that does not count those private events that I did. That does not count my office hours where I spent time, reading for people through Zoom and email. And my main source of income is through Zoom and email, where I read for my private clients, not necessarily through these 15-minute tarot readings that I do at pop-up events or collaborative events. So you will have fewer opportunities to see me in person at these public collaborative events in 2025. And it's just because I have to remember to take time off for myself. I need to remember to take a day off for myself. And during 2024, I did not do that. I did not take time off for myself. I was working pretty much every day, unless I was taking vacation for like a trip or something like that. And even when I'm on vacation, I'm working, which I don't know if a lot of people know that. So having said that, I just want to tell you all how grateful I am for having you in my world and for you showing up to participate in all of the fun events that I've been able to put on. I've been honored to be able to put on. But just like in a couple of years ago, I had to set some boundaries around reading outside because I have asthma and I was having really bad asthma attacks because of the air quality. And that's only going to get worse with climate change affecting us every year. And then over 2024, I had to set a boundary around no longer offering mediumship services. And that's just because the grief work was really starting to burn me out. And I think sometimes people will see mediums on TV and they expect that that's literally the only thing we do is just speak with deceased loved ones. But my favorite kind of work is working with people here and now who are still alive. So had to set that boundary in 2024. That was, of course, scary. But y'all delivered and still show up to this day. And we, it's just incredible all the things that I've been able to witness over the years working in this field. So I'm honored that you have all chosen me for spiritual guidance, as your spiritual advisor. And even though I'll have fewer public pop-up events where you can, get those tarot readings from me for, 15 minutes for $25 and so on and so forth, even though those are going to limit this year, that doesn't mean that you can't book a reading with me through my website, or sign up for a class, or hire me to do one of your own private events. So, having said that, I just wanted to thank you all so much for such a wonderful, wonderful year. I hope that December brings you joy. And I mean the real, true, substantial joy, the kind that makes your heart sing. I know we're all kind of in this weird place right now when it comes to the astrology. We have so many retrogrades happening right now. But I want you all to know that it's going to require participation for us to get through this together and to feel and see change and experience a better tomorrow. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who has showed up and who is making their efforts where they can to just be present and participate and be a good community member, be a good, participant in society, just being a good person, a good human, And what I'll probably be doing is spending a little bit more time making some videos, trying to educate people through like YouTube, Substack. Social media is going to be monitored more and more over the coming years. And a lot of folks who do what I do, they will sometimes need to adjust their words in order to stay in line with the algorithm. I'm not speaking like conspiracy type theories or anything like that. It's just a matter of censoring becoming more prominent. So I'll probably be moving more of my talks to YouTube and Substack, as well as blog information on my actual website. So signing up for my newsletter is going to be the best way to stay in touch with me and to hear more about astrological, spiritual, tarot type knowledge and updates. I just want to make sure that I can reach everybody, that's interested in receiving that knowledge and participating. And I'm really excited to see what comes out of that and how it grows. And I have a lot of things that I've shared in my classes that I hope to be able to bring to online spaces as well, so that knowledge is more accessible for everybody, not just people who are here in person. So just want to thank you all for being part of my life, and I hope you have a wonderful winter season. I have so many events coming up. I'll probably have to do a video about that too, because I'm trying to use the camera more. I'm not a camera person, but all right, everyone, take care. Mwah.